Hi everyone, so I'm here today with another video, and this time it's a tag video. It is the Playing with Your Emotions tag, and in this tag you have several different emotions that you have to associate with a book that you've read, if that makes any sense. You'll see. I'll get into the tag, but I tag anyone who wants to do this tag because I wasn't tagged personally. I just thought it looked like fun, so that's why I did it. But yeah, anyone who wants to do this tag, go right ahead and leave a video response below. So let's get into it. So the first emotion is happy, and the book that makes me really happy is The Mysterious Benedict Society, and I don't have that with me. I think I gave it away a little bit ago, which I deeply, deeply regret because I really want to reread that. But I don't know, that book just makes me so happy. I read it several years ago and it's just so fun and mysterious and it's just so fun. I love that book. Love it. Now the book that makes me angry is Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man in the Sea, and this book just I hate that book. Like actually it makes me so angry. I don't understand why that book even exists. I know it's supposed to be this huge struggle between the man and the fish and like man and life and I don't but A, I'm not a man, and B, I'm not an old, so C, I'm not an old man, so I don't relate at all to that book. And it was absolutely miserable. It was 80 pages of pure hell, and I'm sorry for those of you who actually like the book, but I don't. So that's just my opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Mine is just very strong and full of anger. And I just don't understand why the end had to happen. Like, what was the point of the entire book? I don't know. So, the book that makes me frustrated is Othello by William Shakespeare. And I liked the book at the beginning, and then I just got so frustrated that I had to change my opinion of the book. Othello is stupid, Desdemona is stupid, all of the characters are kind of stupid, and I'm just like, get your act together, have a little common sense, just use your head, think, and it made me really frustrated. The book that makes me the most sad is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. It is the seventh and final edition in the Harry Potter series, and I don't think I've ever cried so much in a book. When I got this, I got it the morning it came out, started reading it at 8 a.m., finished it that afternoon. I have never cried so much in a book. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. The book that makes me distressed is Room by Emma Donoghue, and this book stressed me out so much. It's about a woman who is held in captivity with her son that was fathered by the captivator. But anyway, it's about how their life in their own little room and their adventures trying to get out. And that book just stressed me out so much. And the little boy stressed me out so much. And it was very distressing and very disturbing. So the next emotion is frightened. And I haven't read that many scary books. I want to in the future. I want to read a lot more Stephen King. But honestly, the book that has frightened me the most is Coraline by Neil Gaiman, and that book scared the out of me. That I was in second grade when I read that book, and it was so scary. I Second graders should not be allowed to read that book. I don't know why it was on our reading list, but it was so scary. So if you're in second grade and watching this video, do not read that book because you will have nightmares like I did. So I have two books that make me nostalgic. The first is Sideways Stories from Wayside School by Louis Sachar, and I read this I think when I was in second grade, and it just carried me through lower school. Whenever I want to read something funny, I just pick up this again. Any of the three in the series, they're just so fun and so funny and so clever, especially for such young. Like for such a young audience, it's very, very clever and funny, and I love it even now. The second book that makes me nostalgic is the Little House on the Prairie series. You can see how beloved this is. This was my mother's, and it just makes me nostalgic. I want to go back to the old times, like 1800s, and live on a prairie, because it's just so cool. And I read these when I was young as well, and I read all of these, and then a ton of like the spin-off series that weren't even written by Laura Ingalls Wilder. They were written by other people, but they're about her like ancestors, and they're really good. So I just love these. Every child should read these. The book that left me confused was Insurgent by Veronica Roth. I don't have that with me, but that was just so confusing. I did not get the end. Are you even supposed to get the end? Because I don't think you are. The book that left me surprised was At First Sight by Nicholas Sparks. Still can't believe this book. I still can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I was so surprised at the end. That's just crazy. Oh my gosh. So the book that left me disappointed was Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. This can also go under the category of angry, frustrated, sad, distressed, frightened, and confused and surprised, but not happy. Because I was not happy with this book, and I was very disappointed because I'd read the first two, and this was such a disappointment, and especially because I'd been waiting for this for like a year and a half, and all this build up and nothing. I hated this book. I'm sorry, Suzanne Collins. I love all of your other books, all the Gregor books, all of the Hunger Games books, but this just no. No. So that is it for this tag video. I hope you guys liked it, and remember to leave a video response or just a comment saying what your tags would be. Yeah. Alright, so I love you guys and see you in my next video. Bye.